So tonight I spoke about Ishiuchi Miyako, who is a photographer born in 1947, one of the leading Japanese women photographers. What is special about her work is that she was able, through her practice from the 1970s onwards, to create a very personal language that also touches on indexicality, the surface of the image, the surface of the photographs, as well as the surface of the skin, the body, the surface of the garment as a second skin. For example, she had a very interesting series called 1947, when she photographed women who were born the same year she was, and as a result, she photographed only their hands and feet. We don't know the personality or the name of the person photographed, but through the skin of the hands and the feet, we can figure out the image of the person and sort of some history being registered onto the skin at that point. She carried on with a series that looked into her mother's history, and after the passing of her mother, she took the objects that were left after and photographed her intimate garments, her shoes, her lipstick, her even false teeth and the hairbrush, and created something very intimate, very personal, very close, to a point that as a viewer you feel like you're intruding, you are actually looking too close into a person's life. But she was able to create this sensitivity, this tactility of the photograph as something that is not just representing and then we look at something different, but we actually are touching, that the photographs touches the persona, the objects that represent the other person. And so she continued with this spirit into the Hiroshima collection, and she was asked by the director of the museum to come by, and she took photographs of the objects left behind, and she's telling us something very intimate about these people. The pictures were taken on light tables, so they're transparent, and something very spiritual is coming from each object. In the exhibition hall, they were hanged over the walls, floating close to the ceiling, so they have this extra dimension of not being just direct in the eye, but also floating and going up spiritually.